Hey guys, welcome back to Time Machine Scale Models. Well, it's that time of year again. It's time for Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators Group Build. This year, the third annual group build is being held, and this is the kit that we're going to be doing. Matthew over at modelcarvideos selected this kit. He was tasked to choose the group build subject this year, and he chose a good one. So in a couple minutes, we're going to bust this open and we're going to look at this. I'm sure many of you have built this many times and in many variations that it comes in. So this year, we get to choose from the classic Cruiser 55 Ford F100 Street Rod. We get to choose from the bootlegger, the Stromobile, and any number of releases this came in, as long as it's the Monogram 55 Ford F100. So, without further ado, let's open this puppy. Alright guys, I'm sure you've seen this kit 1,000 times. Either you built it or you've seen other people build it. There's so many variations of this this 55 Ford out there, and I know I built it a few times myself. I actually still have parts of the pickup and the panel van left in my part stashes. So we're going to take a look, make sure everything is as it should be, and see what's up. Matthew picked this one because it's readily available and it's pretty cheap. And there's several different variations to choose from. So I think he picked a pretty good one. Let's take a look at the tires first. So we have, I think they're Michelins if I remember correctly. They're Michelins. And obviously they're wider in the rear than in the front. And that is what they are. They are Michelins. And these are pretty good tires. I like the tire tread. But unfortunately, we are not going to use these with this build. So put these over here out of the way, and let's take a look at the cab. So obviously there's going to be some cleanup on this old thing, and some seams and mold lines, sink marks, and some extra pieces that we call flash. But that's okay. That's what model building is about, right? So cab don't look too bad. Let's take a look over here. Front suspension. You got your wheel back, some headers, some pedals, some intake, radiator hose. You got your big old hood here. And then your firewall. So on this sprue, you have your engine, transmission combination. You got your independent rear suspension, radiator heads, bench seat, your exhaust, and other parts and pieces. Alrighty. So here's something that's interesting. If you've ever built this kit, you know this dashboard has always been wrong. Not the dashboard itself, but the instrument cluster and how it's printed on the decal sheet. It's always upside down, and it has been that way for a really long time. So I don't know, guys. Either I'm going to figure out a way to fix it, or I'm going to leave it alone and just go with the flow. But if you have a suggestion on how to fix it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you would do if this was your model kit. But here we have the dash, the steering wheel, pulleys and belts, and another piece of exhaust here. Here is the cab and bed floors, as well as the running boards on the truck. Bottom of those. Not a very big parts count kit, and it's a very simplistic kit, which leaves it open to interpretation. You could do a lot of different things with this. So here's your bed sides, your fenders, rear fenders, and here's your chassis. This chassis can be modified as well, and if you go over to Fred Henry's YouTube channel, he he has a tutorial on how you can modify this chassis so you could get it lowered into the weeds if you choose to do so. And we are going to do that. As a matter of fact, we're not going to build this stock. I have my own ideas on how I want to do it. That's why we're not using the wheel and tire combination that comes with it. And to be honest with you, I have that Coyote. Dylan printed me out a Coyote engine, and he sent that to me. And with how large this engine bay is under here, I won't even have to shoehorn it. It's plenty big enough to get that Coyote in there. So here's the chrome tree. And again, we won't be using those 5 stars on this one. But, you got your disc brakes and stuff. You got your billet steering wheel. You've got your Ford valve covers over here. Cobra valve covers. Top of your intake, and etc. etc. So yep. I guess we're just going to have to see how this goes for me. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I got for this. And the group build runs from September 15th, 2023 to January 15th, 2024. And if you are a content creator and you belong to the Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators Facebook page, jump on in. This is going to be a fun build. Last year we did a Roadrunner GTX build the year before, and I did not participate in that one, but it was the 40 Ford and the 40 Ford panel, etc. So this year is the 3rd annual one, and we're going to do the 55 Ford F100 in all its variations. All right, guys. See you when I see ya. Thanks for watching. Happy modeling.